ladders.
So we're back here.
How many ladders are in this game? Just real quick.
Quite a bit of ladders.
Oh boy, I love some hot ladder action.
Alright, so let's use this insight that we got last time, and show you how we level up.
Okay.
Hey, that doll wasn't standing up before, right?
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, pursue the echoes of blood, and I will channel them into your strength. You will hunt beasts, and I will be here for you to embolden your sickly spirit. Did you speak with Gehrman? He was a hunter long, long ago, but now serves only to advise them. He is obscure, unseen in the dreaming world. Still, he stays here, in this dream. Such is his purpose. Ah, the little ones, inhabitants of the dream. They find hunters like yourself, worship and serve them. Speak words they do not. But still, aren't they sweet? Ah, they... Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
So the insight changes how you see things. So
Yes.
before she was, so I guess, does it represent you going like slowly insane, or
No, it represents you seeing the world for what it actually is.
Oh, that's incredibly cool.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the hunter's dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gehrman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters. A workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the doll, should it please you. This was once... Oh, you...
Okay, so yeah, this was Gehrman.
He's gross.
He's important for reasons that I
boy.
can't really get into very much.
Does this game have multiple endings?
Yes, it does.
Okay, because I recall some Souls games having multiple endings.
Yeah, all Souls games have at least 2 endings.
Okay.
So,
Come home, good
the doll is very important for leveling up.
Alright.
And with that, and now that we have seen her for what she truly is, even if we come back with 0 insight, because there are ways to lose and spend insight, she will still allow us to level up, even though...
Okay.
Yep.
So before, we just thought she was a doll, but then we got insight and we can see her for what she really is?
Yes.
Okay. That's
And
cool.
I started with the weakest class. There are different kinds of classes in this game. I started with the weakest one because it starts you at level 4 and allows you to build your character however you want. Whereas all the other ones start you at level 10, which gives you a slight advantage against early game stuff, but then you're sort of stuck with some of the choices they made for you.
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I guess, in theory, you can make up for the lack of levels.
Oh,
in
God,
skill.
yes. God, yes. God, yes.
So, you have no skill, though, so...
Also, you can build your character however you want.
How?
Like, the first couple of levels are definitely not...
How did he slide down that ladder? It's got little Barbie things on the side.
I don't know, just did.
Just his hands are completely ruined now. Jerry. I fucked up my hands, Jerry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, you know what? I forgot to ask this important question in the first video. Is there a puffy shirt you can wear?
Yes, there is a puffy shirt you can
Holy
wear.
shit. Exciting. I hope we get it very soon.
No, you don't get it very soon. It actually takes a while. However, I do believe I wear the puffy shirt at some point.
I'm very excited for that.
Because, spoilers, I have recorded the entire game ahead of time.
So incredibly excited for puffy shirt. God, you get messy in this game, huh?
You do get very messy in this game. You just get covered in blood.
So, where are we headed? To the cathedral?
We're trying to get... Yeah, we're trying to get across the bridge into the cathedral ward. The cathedral ward is on the other side of the bridge.
Okay. I dig it.
And so this whole side path detour is just to get to the other side of the bridge.
Okay. I should have probably asked this in the first game when there was a couple, but what are those ghost guys running around?
Oh, those ghost guys are other players that are currently playing at the same time I am.
And you can just kind of see them. Okay, that's kind of cool.
You can just kind of see them every once in a while. Also, you'll see a bunch of, like, bloodstains on, or, like, coffins around. If you interact with those, you can see how that player died.
Nice. Is there multiplayer in this?
Yes, there is. You have to activate it, and when you activate two different aspects of multiplayer. You can activate the co-op, which allows you and a friend to go hunting in an area that you have not beaten the boss in yet. Okay. If you've beaten the boss, you cannot do co-op.
Okay.
And then, while that is active, you also activate invasions, which allow other asshole players to come in and kill you over and over again, and just ruin your recording sessions.
Oh, do you have experience with that, Kalen?
No, I can't possibly imagine why you would think that.
Okay. And then, I don't know if we're going to do this, but in the chat, you and Ape were talking about chalice dungeons? Is that another...
Okay, so there are randomly generated dungeons that you can do. Yes. However, I kind of want to do them for the LP, and also because I'm obsessed with platinum trophies, and I'm only missing 2 trophies to platinum Bloodborne, so...
You nerd. Can you do those multiplayer, or are they strictly single player?
Yeah, you can do those multiplayer. In fact, I am specifically doing those multiplayer because I really don't want to do those alone.
Nice.
They suck. They are everybody's least favorite aspect of Bloodborne.
Yeah, it sounds...
I have not met a person who's played Bloodborne and says, "Wow, the chalice dungeons are great. I love them."
Yeah, it sounds like the randomly generated aspect would be very bad.
Some of them are not randomly generated, but they still suck because they're very boring and they don't have like the careful like level construction that the rest of the game does.
Yeah, that sounds real bad. Is there any like in-game reason you would do them? Do you get like...
You get incredibly powerful by doing them.
Oh, okay. So you can like
grind
them? Or
you can grind them, or there's items that you can get in there that also sort of help you get extremely powerful.
So the items you find in there you can carry over to the main game.
Yes.
Okay.
As well as the experience that you gain.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like it would be.
I don't know why that gun echoed so weird.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
but
he also went through the stairs for a second there.
I'm trying to find a specific thing that I thought was down here, but it turns out it's actually upstairs, so...
Okay, I don't know if I should ask this, but I am kind of curious. Are you using a guide for this to find all the stuff, or have you just played enough of it that you know what you're doing?
I've played enough of it that I know what I'm doing.
Okay. That's kind of sad. What is this? Oh, is this a secret area?
Yeah, this is sort of secret area.
That's kind of cool.
I don't get every item, though, unfortunately. Like, there are parts where it's just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, a lot of these items seem like, just like... What is that?
That's a body hanging from a chain.
Oh, gross.
And I cut it down.
Okay.
Because it has an item, and you can't collect the item when it's hanging from the chain, so I cut it down to the floor.
Why can't you collect the item? Okay, that's incredibly dumb, but okay. It seems like you should be able to, is what I'm saying.
It seems like you should be able to just, like, reach right out there and grab it, but nah.
Well, you know, George is very clumsy. He's a clumsy lad.
He is. He's very clumsy. He's also very socially awkward. So
that's why he never talks to any of the NPCs. He's just silent.
Oh, we're about to meet my favorite NPC in the entire game.
Oh, cool.
Meet Eileen the Crow. And despite wearing a Plague Doctor mask, she's awesome.
Oh. A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter. Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Still lingering about. What's wrong? A hunter unnerved by a few beasts. No matter. Without fear in our hearts, we're little different from the beasts themselves. What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
Okay, I think I asked this during the, conversation shit, so I don't know if you cut it out, but, you can kill NPCs. Can you kill the doll?
You can kill the doll, she just comes right back.
Oh. Do you get any experience for doing that?
No.
That rules.
You're just an incredibly huge jackass who kills the doll for no reason. Also, speedrunners do it because killing her is faster than just talking to her.
Really?
Yes.
What?
Because you don't go through all of her dialogue when every time you level up. It's faster to kill her and just skip all the dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when you first meet her. Okay, interesting.
No, she comes back every time, so you have to kill her every time, but it's still faster than killing her every time.
Oh, Jesus, kind of fucked up.
And this is the Saw Spear. So there was a weapon that we did not choose at the very beginning called the Saw Cleaver, which is a strength-based weapon, kind of. It also scales pretty well off of skill. The Saw Cleaver is basically the Saw Spear is basically the Saw Cleaver, but dex leaning as opposed to strength leaning.
And are you going for a strength build?
I am definitely going for a strength build. Yes.
Is there any benefit to doing one build over the other, or is it just kind of?
You cannot use certain weapons if your skill level is too low. Okay. Like if I don't have enough skill to use a certain skill weapon, I just simply can't use that weapon.
Okay.
Also, skill users kind of have an advantage because those visceral attacks scale off of skill.
Jesus Christ, that's kind of shitty, but okay. It's like
it also scales off of your weapon and off of and off of your level a little bit, but skill will definitely super up the amount of damage you do with that.
Yeah, okay. So it's kind of like D&D or something, if dexterity also determined the number of actions you got. Okay.
Right.
That's kind of shitty. I don't like it when games do that, but okay.
To be fair, skill is the only stat in the game that does that sort of thing with it. Yeah.
So you're probably going to want to level up skill a lot. Got it.
Not really. I don't level skill that much up that much at all.
Aw. Why'd you do that to that cage dog?
Because the cage dogs will eventually break out and try and kill you.
Oh, nice. Just like real life.
Yeah, just like in real life.
How do they break out?
They just eventually throw enough of a hissy fit that they just break the lock.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah. Oh, and these cold blood dews that we've been collecting, those are just experience points that you can pop.
Oh, I thought they were the new flavor of Mountain Dew.
Well.
Actually, that does sound better than actual Mountain Dew. I'd rather drink blood-flavored Mountain Dew than whatever that piss is.
Code Red isn't bad, and I will take that to my grave.
Yeah, sure.
No, stop it.
Sure. I used to drink a lot of Mountain Dew, and I can't stand the taste now.
I've never been a fan of lemon lime drinks, to be honest. So
yeah. Oh, I thought that ghost thing was like someone coming to attack you.
That doesn't happen in this game, but in Dark Souls 2, there is an enemy that looks like that, and it's hella rude. Oh my god,
that's actually extremely shitty.
It really is. I hate it.
That seems.
And also, the worst part is that you actually can't lock onto them. So
really?
You have to fight them without locking onto them.
Alright, Tim. Get out of here, Tim. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. Otherwise, that happens.
Got a little cocky. Can I say I appreciate you cutting out a lot of shit? Like, I super appreciate it.
Yeah. So, I don't want to do all that shit again. So, hey, here are those werewolves.
Oh, are you gonna take them out?
I'm trying to aggro just one.
Throw a rock at
by shooting it.
And then he just...
But...
Oh, wow, holy shit.
Yeah, fire really fucks up beasts. Also, they're easy to parry, but I worried we fucked up, and so all that experience points, all those experience points that I gathered, they're lost forever.
Yeah, that sucks.
Because that 577 I just dropped overrides that 2000 whatever that I dropped. Yep.
I guess you could do some grinding.
Luckily, 2000 is like nothing. Yeah. Actually.
And it looks like.
But this is a perfect opportunity to use the Cold Blood Dew to level up my weapon.
Nice. So do you spend experience points to level up your weapon?
Yes, experience points it's also your money.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Alright.
And every once in a while I'll go over here because Gehrman occasionally likes to hang out over here and say some really obscure shit, so I'll go looking for him every once in a while.
I thought you were gonna go talk
He's not here.
To Stump again.
Nah.
Where is he?
I don't have any hats for my guide. He doesn't show up. If he's exhausted all of his current dialogue, he actually will not show up in the Hunter stream.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Huh.
The doll will always be here, but the doll will not always be in the same spot. Sometimes she'll be right next to that grave that I just walked past.
Oh, that's kind of cool that they'll move around, I guess.
Yeah. And...
Oh, Jesus, yeah, you almost have halfway back to how much you lost. Okay.
Welcome.
Yeah.
What is it? Very well.
Yeah. 2000 is nothing in this game. It's fine. So, I'm gonna get all of my vitality level ups out of the way really early, because I'm actually good enough at this game that I don't need to super duper level up my health a lot until later in the game.
Is there a max cap on your health? Like, you
eventually
can only level
there's
it up so much.
All stats go up to 99, but there's soft caps before that, where you get diminishing returns.
Okay.
So, like, I think the soft cap for... Yeah. I think the soft cap for vitality is somewhere around, like, 40.
Oh,
and even then, there's another soft cap before that at, like, 25.
Okay.
So the game does encourage you to not just dump everything into one stat.
Yeah,
and call
I was
it a
gonna
day.
say, if you just had, like, a shit ton of health, that seems like it. That's rude. Just having this guy hidden behind there if you defeat those werewolves. Oh, this is even weirder.
Once you've played enough Dark Souls games, you kind of learn to anticipate, like,
yeah.
Oh, an item is probably guarded by at least one enemy. Hey, look, it's that asshole who killed me last time.
Nice. Is he gonna kill you again? Because that'd be extremely funny.
No.
Oh, damn.
And, this old guy will attack and kill you if you go for this item without killing him first.
Oh, what? You picked up Pungent Blood?
A Pungent Blood cocktail. It's, you throw the item, and enemies will actually be attracted to that spot for about 10 seconds.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's actually extremely handy against the boss that I'm going to be fighting in a couple of videos.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't work against every enemy in the game, but it does work against most of them.
When's our first boss fight? It has to be coming up, right?
It's coming up pretty soon, actually.
Cool. Is it this video?
Yes.
Nice.
And look, we're back here.
A lot of shortcuts.
Yes, there's so many good shortcuts, especially in Central Yharnam. Central Yharnam is like one of my favorite designed beginning areas of all of the Souls games because it is chock full of secrets and it's a good like preview for what the game has in store for you.
That's good.
And this oil urn, when you throw it at an enemy and then set that enemy on fire, they take double fire damage.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Oh, wow, those scrolls are...
Yeah. I think I eventually just run past these guys because I don't feel like dealing with them.
Yeah, here we go.
Yep, here I go. Bye. I don't feel like dealing with this today.
Nice. When you run, does it drain your stamina?
It does, yes.
Whoa!
Hey, remember when you were asking about the first boss?
Oh, nice. Oh.
So he is a beast. So he takes extra damage against fire, and I threw the oil urn at him, and he took double damage on top of the extra damage.
Jesus.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm out of cocktails.
It's a big boy, though, huh?
Yeah, he's a cleric beast.
What does
This is
that
what
mean?
This is what happens to members of the healing church when they take too much blood.
Oh, Jesus.
Also, I shot him in the face so much that he just falls down. You can visceral him there, but I messed up. He can eventually heal his face, and you can just do it again, but he never does it in this fight. So.
Dang.
Also, you can like attack his limbs and stuns him a little bit.
So how do you know he's a cleric? He certainly didn't tell you.
So you want to stay away from the big beefy arm, obviously, but the best methods for attacking most enemies and bosses in this game that are super huge is to just hug their butt.
Oh, that's very good. Oh.
Just stay as close to their ass as you can and just attack their taint.
Does he have like a form he changes into when he's low on health? Or switch up?
He has entered his second phase. He doesn't change physically, but his attacks do change up a little bit.
Okay. Got it.
And there he tried to grab me, and if he grabs you, he'll like smack you against the floor a couple of times. It actually won't kill you. It's not a one-hit kill. But it is very damaging and very embarrassing to get hit because he telegraphs it for a million years.
I do not like his voice, by the way. It's very bad.
Now is a good time to mention that the person who did the music for God of War 3 did a lot of music for this game too.
Nice.
Also, this soundtrack kicks ass. By the way, this isn't even my favorite boss theme, and it's already amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It really fits the Victorian theme of the game.
Yep.
I guess I should say Gothic, but whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Same
what you mean.
difference. Are you gonna get him in one shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna get him in one shot. It's fine. I'm gonna spoil that.
Nice.
This guy's kind of easy when you know what you're doing.
Yeah, it seems like he really does like go out of his way to telegraph his attacks, which
I kind of wish that you fought him later in the game, so that way he like had more of an opportunity to wreck your shit.
Yeah. God, he exploded in just a rain of blood. No, really, literally a rain of blood, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gross. Actually.
So because this wasn't an LP, I forget to check the door, but the door to the Cathedral Ward is locked, so we have to find another way there.
So it was all pointless.
Mm-hmm. The Cleric Beast is actually a 100% optional boss.
Really? So the first boss you could technically encounter is optional. Interesting.
Yep.
So what? I guess you can tell me when we get to the first like non-optional boss.
Oh, we'll be getting to him in this video too.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I'm taking on 2 bosses this video.
That's cool.
Let me.
So are the boss fights fun? I mean,
the boss fights are the best part of the game.
it looks like the bosses like go out of their way to telegraph what they're doing, which I.
He's kind of he's kind of an introductory boss fight, so of course he's gonna spend a million years like telegraphing what he does. As you progress through the game, every enemy does telegraph stuff that they do, but the telegraphs last less amount of time.
Well, it's probably important to telegraph what you're doing in a game where you're probably going to fight a boss a million times. So you can at least learn their shit.
Right. Like, every enemy in this game actually has telegraphs.
Nice.
And learning those telegraphs is key to making sure that you are able to at least survive the game.
Nice.
I forget if I redeemed myself against these guys or not.
Nice.
Yep, there we go.
Get in that belly. There you go. Tickle him. Well. Alright, give him the little belly tickles. Then he's down for the count. Time for a nap.
I turned his Audi into an innie.
God, they're really visceral. Which I guess is why they're called the fucking visceral whatevers.
Yeah, visceral attacks. So I forgot that you don't activate this shortcut like this. Oh well. Back to the sewers we go.
Gross. What is... Well,
this is...
I guess I'll just wait.
This is right around that area where you fought like a million of those crawling guys.
Oh.
So, this is the other way that I didn't go earlier.
I like that the crows just drop down. Really nice. Oh god, they sound so bad.
In that tunnel there is a extremely powerful enemy that if you don't know its tells and telegraphs, it will probably kill you in one hit.
So that's a come back later enemy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I mean, it's not too much later because it's scaled down from when you meet them later, but yeah, it's a comeback later.
That's fair.
And here's that elevator that I tried to activate earlier. The best way to deal with elevators in this game is to step on their activation mechanism and then run off of them outside the door, so that way you send them back up and you don't have to wait for them later.
Okay.
And I'm waiting for a thing to happen, and I don't...
Ooh, nasty.
There we go. Okay.
Whoa,
okay.
What is that? And then you fucking died? What?
Yeah.
Well, probably.
Yeah.
Good thing you activated that elevator.
Yeah. See, look, it's perfect. I explained why I did that, and then bam.
Yep.
I don't have to wait for it to come back up.
Totally planned, by the way.
It was totally planned. Also, that little red +5 underneath my bullets there. If you push up on the control pad, you can actually make bullets out of your blood and have extra bullets.
That's actually incredibly useful.
Yes, you are technically never out of bullets as long as you have health.
What?
Okay,
what?
Are you not setting the yarn on fire? Okay, there we go.
What caused that? Oh, that guy's.
You'll see. You'll see. Actually, they actually have explanation for it coming up.
Is it gonna activate it again, or is it just a...
No. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Nice.
So there's a guy holding a torch, and then there's a big guy. So the one guy set it on fire, and the other guy pushed it.
That's really good, actually.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh. Okay. There we go.
Seems a little finicky.
I'm just having an off day when I was recording this. They're usually really super easy to parry.
How come they get shields made of wood and they're shitty?
Yeah. This game, you can actually get those shitty wooden shields, and it actually, the game actually makes fun of people who use shields in Dark Souls.
Nice. Does the shield... I mean, obviously the shield's like a shitty joke item, but does it actually do anything, or is it just... You can block attacks, like in Dark Souls, but this game is so aggressive that it kind of sucks. Okay. Fair enough, actually. I mean, if your defense is a fucking gun, maybe the game's giving you a subtle hint. Oh, so does it use the blood bullets first before it uses the actual...
Yes.
Okay.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
So welcome to the first required boss of the game, Father Gascoigne, or as Ape and I like to call him, Daddy Petrol Token.
Oh, he's fucking your shit right up, huh?
Yeah, Gascoigne is a brick wall for a lot of players for very obvious reasons. He is super aggressive, and he's basically like the learn the game mechanics scrub boss.
Jeez.
However, you can parry him.
Oh, fuck me. Nice. Oh, yep. Can you get him?
What's that smell?
What?
The sweet blood.
Oh, is he going insane?
Seems to me.
Yeah.
It's enough to make a man sick.
So we've entered the second phase of his boss fight, and now we've entered the third.
Oh, he's just become a monster.
Yup. And, oh god, okay. Oh no, I'm stuck on I got stuck on the tombstones and died.
So...
However, that does allow me to show off something else that you can do for this boss fight.
Cool.
Remember that music box we got?
Yeah.
And remember how the little girl said, when we play it, Daddy remembers who he is?
Yeah.
So let's equip that. Okay, so
he's definitely gonna wreck your shit first, though.
Yes. Alright, so now that I've got a good opportunity to use it, or not. Okay, whatever, I thought I used it there. Here we go, now that we've got a good opportunity to use it. I fucked it up there, but you can get it. You can't if you use a charged R2 against humanoid enemies at their back. It stuns them and sets them up for a visceral.
Nice. So if you play it, he gets like stunned.
If you play it, he sort of like cringes he like clutches his head and allows you to get in for a few free attacks.
And you can use that as many times as you want, or are you're able to?
If you use it 3 times, he goes immediately to his third phase.
Okay, so don't use it 3 times, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Have you recovered?
So, you'll notice something with my particular playstyle. When I get nervous, I get very trigger happy. I told this to Ape and he said I should be the next NRA spokesperson.
Nice. I don't think you fetishize guns that much, though.
No, probably not.
Oh, here we go.
Yep, here we go. However, you can use the music box on this form once.
Nice.
And I try to get another backstab, but it doesn't work out. So the thing about this boss is that even in this form, he is still susceptible to stuns and parries.
Oh, okay.
So I'm stuck against this, but luckily I shot him at just the right time.
Oh shit. Oh, that's the end of him.
Yep. So a major thing that Father Gascoigne is supposed to teach you is you do not want to dodge backwards. If you dodge backwards, you'll avoid the first hit, but then you'll get wrecked by the follow-up hits. The way to survive Bloodborne is dodge to the side or dodge into their attacks.
Okay.
You do not want to dodge backwards. Dodging backwards is a death sentence.
Okay. I'm kind of mildly interested in, like, what made him go insane. And if we're gonna go insane, because he was clearly a hunter.
You remember that the girl said
he killed his wife?
Yep. He killed his wife, and you can go back to the house, and you can either give the brooch to the little girl and tell her, hey, your dad killed your wife and I killed your dad, or your dad killed your mom and I killed your dad, Or you can lie to her and say, everything's fine, maybe you should go somewhere else, though, for the night. And then it turns out if you do that, a pig eats her.
Oh.
And then her sister is like, where's my little sister?
So the best thing is just to tell her the truth and have her stay in her house?
Yeah.
Well...
The shittiest option is lying to her and telling her everything is okay.
That actually makes sense, to be honest.
Yep.
Is that a treasure chest? Nice.
Yes, that is a treasure chest. There are not many treasure chests in this game,
Are there mimics
and none of them are
this?
mimics.
Oh, okay.
There are no mimics in this game, unfortunately.
How you knew what I was going to ask.
Anyway, welcome to the Cathedral Ward.
Nice.
It's very pretty here.
Yeah, it's quite nice. Oh, that's not weird at all. Who thinks
That's not weird at all is sort of the mantra of the Healing Church, by the way. You'll find out.
This place sucks. What was that weird guy in the robe? Like, that was on...
It's a good thing you asked, because guess who we're going to talk to?
Oh, boy. Is he a friend?
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does. Always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely. Not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden Chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind. I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden Chapel, if they seem worth being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are.
So yeah, that's it. Next time we're gonna go through the Cathedral Ward.
Oh, okay. Don't like that creepy man, but okay, sure.